let's talk about one of the most interesting questions, which is why it seems like everybody lately wants a Toyota. And a lot of you may not be able to wrap your head around it, but the question is not why do they want a Toyota. They want a specific Toyota. They want a Toyota hybrid, and it's been like that for quite some time. Now I'm going to cover 5 points that I believe are breaking down the reasons why Toyota hybrids have been so high demand lately, so popular. And it doesn't matter if you're talking about a Toyota Camry, a Toyota Prius, a RAV4, a Highlander, it doesn't matter. Toyota hybrids have been month after month, year after year, breaking sales records across the globe, really, not just for us here in Canada, but really sales records worldwide. So let's cover all of these factors, starting with the most obvious one, which is Toyota hybrid reliability. Oh, and by the way, everybody watching this video is going to get a copy of a free 50-page hybrid ebook guide. I'll leave it linked in the description below. It's the first link. Also, if you want more detailed information, there's available to purchase ebooks for plug-in hybrids. Viewers who already own a Toyota hybrid that want to get the most out of it, you can find it linked in the bottom left-hand corner of this video. So when you're talking about reliability, when you're talking about ease of use, ease of ownership, whether it's, general day-to-day use, maintenance, servicing cost, parts availability, there's so many different reasons why Toyota hybrids have been the nameplate of reliability for years and years and years, and it's going to continue to be that way for years and years and years. They've been the go-to when you're talking about any kind of reliable and efficient transportation. It doesn't matter if you're talking about a Prius, a plug-in hybrid, a regular HEV hybrid. They've been known and proven to last hundreds of thousand kilometers and hundreds of thousands of miles on a lot of original parts and components. I'm not talking about only the gasoline combustion engine, but I'm also talking about the hybrid related components, the inverters, the hybrid high voltage battery, the brakes on Toyota hybrids have been, star-strucking mechanics all over the world because they last so long. Because in a Toyota hybrid, you don't just use the brake force from your pedal and friction, which creates heat, which creates wear and tear to slow down your vehicle, your Toyota hybrid. You also use something called regenerative braking, which takes a lot of the pressure off your mechanical brakes, which is one of the reasons why you can definitely go in and upwards into the 100,000 kilometer or near 100,000 mile driving with original OEM brakes on your Toyota hybrid. Also, in a Toyota hybrid, there are no specific parts that are known to wear and tear and break down a little bit more frequently or easily on non-hybrid vehicles or non-hybrid Toyotas. For example, starters. There's no starter in a Toyota hybrid. There's no alternator in a Toyota hybrid. Like, there's so many different parts and components that are, kind of culprits of wear and tear after a certain amount of time in use that you just don't have in a Toyota hybrid. So reliability is key when you're talking about one of the reasons why everybody suddenly appears to be wanting some kind of Toyota hybrid. Number 2 on the list, why it seems like everybody wants a Toyota hybrid lately, would have to do with value and pricing. So Toyota started out of the gate in the mid to late 90s with the hybrid powertrain system, and it started off with the Toyota Prius. And in terms of, scaling, that's kind of what got Toyota a little bit of an advantage, or competitive edge when you're talking about pricing, because they started this so long ago, where a lot of manufacturers kind of fell short of the hybrid idea and didn't start it until really not too long ago. I mean, if you look at all the lineups, the Mazda lineup, the Honda lineup, Nissan, I don't even know if Nissan has hybrids, to be honest with you, Hyundai, they kind of got into the hybrid game a little bit later, and I believe that kind of hurt the brands in terms of having a competitive edge when you're talking about pricing. Toyota perfected this technology already when a lot of manufacturers were just getting into the game. So if you look at, for example, a Toyota RAV4, it's not significantly more or even more really in terms of comparing it to its competition. And don't quote me on this because I don't know pricing, but I believe the Toyota RAV4 is really close to pricing on a lot of the competition. And again, I don't know pricing on competition because I don't really focus on competition really. In my opinion, there is no competition when you're talking about a Toyota hybrid. But if you look at the Mazda CX-5, if you look at the Honda CR-V hybrid, if you look at the Hyundai Tucson hybrid, the Kia hybrid, they're all very relative. It's not like you have to pay, 10 grand more to get a RAV4 hybrid in comparison to its competition. So value and pricing, they're pretty in line. And I think that's another major reason why a lot of consumers boil down and settle down with a Toyota hybrid when they can instead of the alternative. And really the value part is really two-parted. There's value in terms of what you have to pay in order to get yourself into a Toyota hybrid versus the competition. It's very aggressive in my opinion and probably in yours. But the second part would have to be residual value, resale value. It's insane how much, vehicles are supposed to or do depreciate over the use of 1 to 3 to 5 years, except Toyota hybrids. I urge you, after watching this video and subscribing, to go onto your local marketplace or auto trader or whatever it is and go ahead and search up a 1 to 3 year old Toyota RAV4 hybrid, Sienna hybrid, Highlander hybrid. The resale prices are absolutely mind-blowing, and that is one of the strongest reasons why, aside from reliability, why consumers opt in to go for a Toyota hybrid in the first place, because they know that they can use the vehicle without any real concerns or issues, save money on fuel, not have to deal with any kind of mechanical issues or anything like that, and still get out of it without really losing much financially. I mean, that's kind of unheard of. These resale values are, you can put them right next to exotic, sport cars, or they're talking about Porsche, Lamborghini, Ferrari. Like, I'm not sure if those even hold their value as close to a Toyota hybrid in terms of percentage after selling them for a few years of use. So, like I said, the value point was kind of two-parted. So back to the fourth point now, and that would have to be in terms of Toyota as a brand and as a manufacturer. When you're talking about hybrid powertrain and hybrid technology, Toyota has been known and has proven that they look decades into the future when talking about perfecting their craft, whether it's plug-in hybrid, full EV. Toyota is definitely years and years ahead of the market and, in my opinion, of the competition, which is why it seems like everybody wants some type of Toyota hybrid, yourself included. Now, number 5, the final point as to why it seems like everybody wants a Toyota hybrid lately, is kind of a summary of the past 4 points. And what it is overall consumer trust. Toyota is a very trustworthy and proven brand when you're talking about efficient vehicles, reliable vehicles, strong resale values. There's a very big consumer trust aspect that is very well known. Whether you own a Toyota hybrid or not, you still know and understand that Toyota is a very trusted brand when you're talking about, reliability, Toyota hybrid technology, infrastructure. Toyota is globally one of the biggest companies in the world, and it's no secret. So that is the 5th and final point, I believe, as to why it seems like everybody wants some type of Toyota hybrid lately. As I said, whether it's a Highlander, whether it's a Camry, a Prius, they have been doing exceptionally well, breaking records month after month, year after year, really globally. Let me know what you guys think about these 5 points in the comments below. And if you own a Toyota hybrid, if you're looking for a Toyota hybrid, which one? And we'll see you on the next video. Take care.